Everybody get up.
Welcome to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I am the body mechanic hanging. Ooh, I sound like I'm in a tunnel in Costa
I hear
Rica.
reverb,
Ay, caramba.
What did you say? You said Costa Rica?
No, I did not. I said Bonaire.
I heard you say Costa Rica.
Not Curacao.
That was a
How you say Curacao?
No, you said Costa Rica.
No. Bonaire. Oh God. Oh, I'm back. I'm back to America. Oh, Jesus.
Welcome back, Body Mechanic. We missed you.
Hi, Chella.
You were so silly. How was your trip?
It was great. I saw your face everywhere.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was that?
I saw it in the water.
Yeah?
I saw it on my scuba tank. I saw it when I was regurgitating in the ocean at 100 feet. I was like, oh God, Chella's out. See you later.
How do you regurgitate?
You know, I don't know whether it is the pressure or I don't know. Even if I remember a couple years ago when I was in what was it? Barbados, and I was in the ocean of salt water, I felt dizzy in the water. And even when I was snorkeling this time in Bonaire, I still felt an unease, and I felt uncomfortable. I had to get out of the water after about 30 minutes.
Wow.
So when I'm diving, I have no idea what it is. There's something up. It could be anxiety in the water, because when I was in Barbados, ever since I saw that movie Jaws, I think that Jaws is everywhere. Literally, like even in the bathtub, I don't run the water too deep because I think sharks will come out of the drain and come get me.
It's weird that a diver has anxiety being in the ocean.
Well, it's deep seated. I think I need therapy, and I sound like I'm in the Costa Rican tunnel again.
Yeah, I know. I like the
testing
sound.
1, 2,
Reverb,
3,
reverb.
4. Yeah, so. The first time I did a dive, I went down, and at like 40 feet, I was like throwing up. I was like regurgitating, and I went and did research on it. What can actually happen is that the acids can actually go down my windpipe and burn. I could die in the ocean, so what I do is I make sure that before I dive, I only consume liquids. Like I'll do fruits, and I'll do my mushroom concoction, so that anything that actually comes up will not be strong stomach acids. So. Because the first couple times, I remember I had like peanuts and cheese, and I was feeding the ocean with all kinds of goodies. So, but I love diving so much that I'm willing to,
pay the price.
Yeah, I think it is anxiety. Maybe after a couple thousand dives, I'll be comfortable. I think I have like 48 dives booked right now. And the guy who I dove with, he's been diving for 40-something years.
Wow.
You saw his pictures. He's
really cool.
He's like a diving rock star. He's like, body mechanic, you all right? Just look towards the horizon. If you can't clear, we come up, we go level, baby, till it's all good, and we go down. I was like, okay, we can do this. So I feel calm being with him. Right. The only thing about diving with someone who's really advanced is that you have a tendency not to be responsible for yourself. You just make them responsible. But I always make sure that checking depth and checking your air, and because if you're diving with someone else, you have to be responsible for each other. You know the deal. You have to get recertified. I don't know what the procedure is for you.
Yeah.
Because when's the last time you dove?
Many years ago.
Good answer, Chella.
Thank you.
I still sound like I'm in the rainforest.
So does it bother you? I like it. I think it sounds sexy.
If I heard like apes and like jaguars running around, then maybe we can get something to play that kind of.
What?
I don't think you're ready, Chella. I don't think you're ready for the rainforest.
Are you kidding me?
Because you said you went to El Duque and you was like you only went to the waterfall. You didn't even go to the top.
Because I didn't have time.
You never have time. You always
rush. I was doing.
What was more important than experiencing the rainforest? All right.
Yes. So welcome back, Body Mechanic.
You are so funny.
And I'm glad you came back. You came back just in time for our next Touch Sensorium.
I did?
Yes. June 16th.
I know, because you always work me hard. I end up doing all the work.
And you should.
No.
June 16th is our next Touch Sensorium at 203 East Pulaski Road in Huntington Station.
Oh my God, I love the venue. It is so hot.
The awesome Heal School of One. That place is like...
It's like the sexiest church alive.
Isn't it?
I'm not like, pro God or anything, but the venue is like, if I was an
awesome.
atheist and I was riding down the street, I would stop at that church and take service.
It is a sexy church.
It really is.
And the energy, the minute, I swear to God, the minute you hit the parking lot, it's like you're in a different venue. You're like a different planet.
I mean, I don't want to upset any Hare Krishnas or Christians or Muslims or Jewish people, but religion is what it is, and
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a free touch sensorium open to the public. We give you free massages, free veggie juicing.
Hold on, you said free twice.
Yes.
Free is something you just don't hear.
No, but this is free. Once a month.
That must have been your thing, because I like dough.
No. Do, re,
I can't say you convinced me to do free stuff.
I feel like I'm in the rainforest too right now.
I know, right? Hold on, water just dripped on my head. Is that condensation from the AC unit? Wait a minute, look at this backdrop.
It's awesome.
I live right there.
Where?
I might be off camera, but oh God, my balcony's loaded with stuff. Let me sit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right there. That's my building.
How would I know? Anyway.
So, all right, tell them.
Yeah, so anyway, our touch sensorium is Monday, June 16th, always the third Monday of each month. And the body mechanic and I and other body workers will be there touching you, giving you love at no cost.
Well, you won't be able to talk to me because I'll be sweating in the trenches.
Yes, he'll be working his
making
butt
sure
off.
reflexology
That's
is
right.
done and work those
Right.
occipital ridges.
That's right.
And work the erectus spinae and make sure those hips are loose. So when you get up, you feel like a new person.
And we have the awesome Dr. Ford coming with his ceramic
Disc,
magical disc,
his frequency generators.
Biosyntonian, which is really cool. And we have other wellness modalities, so we welcome you, welcome you, welcome you. Bring your friends.
Did you say Dr. Ford Biosyntone?
No, I said the awesome Dr. Ford, who's bringing the biosyntoning, the magical disc.
Does that rhyme with lagoon?
Yes, and the clouds.
Oh, yes. So, let's talk about the T-shirt contest.
I'm listening.
I was thinking about it while I was at 100 feet and puking and saw Chella's face. I was like, yeah, this would be a cool shirt.
So this is our second annual T-shirt, Body Shop T-shirt contest. We're going to be awarding the winner $500 cash prize.
But no sleepers like last time.
Right.
I mean, I love the Sharons. Of course, they are my family.
Yes.
But Deb was a sleeper.
A sleeper?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because she just blew away the talent pool.
Yes, she did. And if you were a previous winner, you did not qualify to play.
Yes. And what are we giving? A $500?
$500 cash prize. There'll be a guest on our show. And also tell our people that we no longer have a radio show.
Right. Chella came to the decision last night.
Boy, you got some nerve.
What happened?
Cojones.
No.
Chella came to the
that?
decision.
What is cojones?
Balls.
Is that like a type of food?
No, it's balls.
I can't believe you're teaching me these dirty Latin words.
Wait, I'm going to teach you a whole lot more before it's CA.
Oh, hold on a second.
What?
Cojones?
Cojones.
How can you say CA? Is that California or Costa Rica?
Costa Rica.
How can you say C? Why is it CA?
Because that's how I call it. Is that okay with you? CA.
Let me in on what's going on. I'm always lost in the dark. Yeah, so back to the T-shirt contest. What is it, 2 colors?
Yeah, that's the
No,
goal.
maximum 2 colors.
Maximum
we went through
2
that
colors.
fiasco before.
Right.
The person that won before had like 16 colors.
No,
I
17
think it
colors.
it cost us like $1,000 just for the design.
And a friendship.
No, it didn't cost us a friendship, but
It almost did.
oh, someone else.
Yeah. It
Well, I
almost
had
did.
to send it to my people in California. They had to go over it. Then we called in a crew from Memphis, and they went through it. Oh, my God.
That was pretty funny.
Yes.
But we were excited. They'll have a photo shoot with us, the Body Mechanic and I, and they'll be on our show here at Body Shop TV. And we're going to announce the winner at the Body Shop Blue Beach Party in August.
Body
Details
Shop
at
Blue.
11.
Talking about blue, in the horizon, I see some sexy blue
Yes,
going on
yes,
there.
yes.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you know how we love going to the Naval Expo.
Yes.
And I went this year alone. Had a ball. Actually, I was
Chella
walking.
is always
No.
going in.
Actually, I went with Nita, who we just had a ball.
I had something. Remember, I had.
Right, I know what you had. Yes, I know. So anyway, I went alone, and Nita was with me, Dr.
I'm not
Ford's
black, I'm
beautiful wife.
bruised.
And we walked the floor, and I ran into this woman that had this tray of these bars. And I know how skeptical you are about eating food with fiber or with oats and grain.
No, fiber is
and
good.
high fructose corn syrup. But anyway, she had these bars. They look really healthy. So we get to the expo. I'm hungry, so I take a bar, and I cannot tell you how awesome this bar was. It had all kinds of healthy ingredients. I said, I can't wait for the body mechanic to taste these bars. So I said, well, you want to be on our show? And she goes, yeah. She's like a feisty woman. She's like so.
Like you.
More feisty.
You felt like you were home.
I felt like she was like family. And she said, I would love to. She was strutting her stuff. Cute little thing. And then I learned that she's the mother of our friend from Cleansing Concepts. Is that cool?
Oh, she at the Healthy Bar?
Yeah, so they're both going to be on our show. We're going to bring him in the next segment.
I hope she got some bars.
She got a whole lot of bars.
Because I have my high fructose sensor up high. I'll be like, doo-doo-doo. Oh, sick it. My liver's shaking right now. Yeah, you know how I feel about packaged products.
Well, she makes it from scratch with her hands, with love.
Like she probably uses a grinder to grind
You'll
the
see.
oats.
She'll give you all her secrets later.
Unless she won't.
Yes.
She won't give it to me.
So the whole purpose of Body Shop TV is to bring you information about wellness and relationships to aid in the longevity of both.
Well, you got that down to a science.
I do. Stop it, name of love.
Wait a minute. That bling ring is blasting.
Oh, you liking it? With my Body Shop blue.
It looks like a ring scrubber or something.
It looks like a disco ball. It looks like a multicolored disco ball. Speaking of disco,
so where do you get
my
that
mom and I go shopping, and it's like she is the bling queen.
Your mom is the blingster.
She
Yeah.
is. The apple don't fall far from the tree. So
That's-
check it out.
that's what I'll
Rumor
say.
has it. Check this out.
Yes.
Rumor has it. There's going to be a Disco Inferno party at this place in East Meadow on June 28th. We should go in our blonde wigs and costume. Disco.
I think you're having a mental relapse. What is the date again?
I'm just saying.
We could do it via
Via CA?
via Skype. But otherwise, we should be hanging out with gorillas in the mist.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
And waterfalls.
Mum's
And
the
rowing
word.
on the
Mum's
lake.
the word.
Hanging out with
Cállate.
panthers. Yeah. And mosquitoes, big ones like that.
That's okay. We're going to create our own repellent, right, before we go?
Very interesting.
Yes.
So, so we covered T-shirt contest.
Touch Sensorium.
How many entries do we have so far?
Sorry?
How many?
We have 6 so far.
6?
Mhm.
Have you seen any of the work yet?
Yeah, they're awesome. If you want to create a design describing Body Shop Enterprises, please email your submission to bodyshopcontest@gmail.com.
That's 2 colors. Please get it straight, because
2
if you have more than
colors.
2 colors, you will be stricken
And
from the
not
record.
one color that has different shades.
No
2
shades, because those shades cost.
Really?
I know.
Big time.
We gotta
What's
pull
a
out the microscope.
relationship?
Oh my gosh, what a learning experience. You know, our year has been, our year and a half has been such a learning experience.
Every day's a school day.
Boy, people show their true colors, don't they?
Or every day, all the time.
It's incredible. Learned about dealing, health-wise, dealing with men, dealing with women. That's some of the biggest lessons I learned in the last 18 months, is that men have a serious, serious challenge. I feel sorry for women trying to find a mate, because men are just stuck.
Mm.
When you think that you know it all, you're done. If you're not open, how can you evolve if you're not open to realize how much you don't really know about what's going on around you? And we talk about this all the time. When we meet people who are sick, first of all, the mindset of being sick, that person is under duress. They're lacking certain minerals. Their facilities, the way they reason in their environment, it's all challenged. And it took a lot of time to realize that you're dealing with someone who's literally operating at a handicap.
Yep.
And you have to treat them as so. Because if you don't address the mind, you can't address the body.
So what do you think about men having less ego and more humility?
Wow. Well,
We
it's
should
interesting when
we should
those
create
men.
a T-shirt like
It's
that.
interesting when those men tell other people to have humility, when they have none.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's that ego thing again.
Yeah, it's all
Ego
about
should be
ego.
stricken from the record. Ego,
It's
bravado.
It's dangerous.
It's crippling.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's take a break. Let's pay some bills, and let's bring in the
I'm ready to get my bar on.
yeah, she's the bar
Can
mama.
I get a whoop whoop?
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Old Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power! Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power!
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella, and we have Vanessa and Debbie in the house. What's up? Welcome to Body Shop TV, ladies. And Body Mechanic, a year ago you turned me on to colonics. Remember?
What happened?
Remember a year ago you turned me on to colonics?
I can't believe you're exposing me like this. I
Yeah.
don't want people to know that I do things like that. But that is really invasive and it's really really personal.
Come on, seriously. Remember you?
You know how men are. We don't like talking about those
I
kinds of
know.
things.
Well, you don't have any ego, so it doesn't affect you.
Okay, flip switch.
Okay.
Yes, Chella, I remember. We were looking for a location.
And so we Googled colonics,
Right.
and we found this place in Smithtown,
Yes.
Cleansing Concepts. So we
Yes.
went, and we also talked about the different types, open and closed system. And my mom was telling me, don't go to open, it's gross. And I didn't understand why. And then when I went, I tell you,
But
I
you remember
prefer.
your mom was educated with Noah.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, did I go hard?
So listen, I've done open, I've done closed. I prefer open. How about you?
I prefer the combo pack.
No, but let me tell you, there is a combo. When I went to Florida, there's a place that has the angel chair, and it's half and half. I told you about it before. It's really cool. You can actually see in this huge lidded tube. It's big, coming out, and it's.
Did you ever hear of that?
It's called the angel chair.
I've heard of it before.
It has the ultraviolet light inside of you, and then what comes out into this large cavity. It's all glass, and it's lit. You can see it. It's really cool. Yeah.
When people see what's going on inside their body,
my
that
God.
creates a connection. Until then, when people hear bad and pain, they cannot draw the connection.
So,
because, like I said, remember when I posted that gallstone that your aunt had?
yes.
We must have got like 50 to 75 hits of
Yep.
it. People are like, what? The gallstone was almost 2 inches.
Oh, boy.
And they took and removed the gallstone, the gallbladder also.
Gallbladder.
I mean, I don't think that we have spare parts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone convince you that you need to remove your body parts, because the body is always regenerating itself if you meet it halfway. But once you remove the organ, that is a function that is no longer available. It's like having a car, removing a wheel, and going and expect the car to run smoothly.
It's true.
Everything is needed. There's no spare
Yeah.
parts.
So, you took me. We went to Cleansing Concepts. I had my first colonic.
All right. I
It
remember you was all nervous in the
quite-
car. You was like body mechanic.
I
I'm not
wa-
used to things going that way.
I was a little nervous, but I tell you, when it was over, I felt like a huge relief. It was good. Then I went for 2 more times, and the second time I went, the lady said I had a snake come out of me. I didn't know what that meant.
No,
So-
she said anaconda.
I was going to say, was it a cobra? Was it a cobra?
She said a snake came out.
Wow.
And she said it was
Why do you have
spiral.
to say it like? Why do you have to say it all sexy? It's not sexy about snakes coming out. I had a snake come out of me, buddy.
Because that's how I don't know how to communicate
Okay,
different.
cool.
Anyway, a snake came out of me.
Yeah.
And they explained to me, well, Vanessa, you explain what a snake is.
So when we use the term "the snake came out of you," it pretty much is this mucoid plaque that has developed inside of your colon that when you have an amazing release from the colon hydrotherapy session, it actually takes the exact shape and form of your large intestines, which kind of looks like a snake.
Right.
So kind of like we were discussing before, the buildup of this mucoid plaque in the body prevents you from absorbing your vitamins and minerals, and just kind of, it's like a protective mechanism for your body when you're poor food combining, but it really is doing harm better than good. So get it out any way you can and keep it moving, that's for sure.
Keep it clean.
Well, the way that the perfect formula that, I don't want to say I came up with, but we have our clients do to get their snake out is either a 1 to 3 day juice cleansing fast, taking the psyllium husk fibers along with the detox clay. It creates a empty canvas in your body from new undigested food from being in there, and then this stuff can go in and just magnetize all that old, hardened, putrefied fecal matter to it. And then the water hydration from the Colens device actually helps to get it out nice
Get
and
the snake
smooth.
out.
Get it out. We're going to hashtag that.
If it's a rattle, forget it.
Well, there's a few things. When they introduced the toilet bowl, there were things that were happening before that. Because when you travel abroad, most people have to squat over a hole to actually release fecal matter.
Bend your dish.
So when you actually squat down, your quadriceps stimulate your ascending and descending colon. So if people had massage on a regular basis also, you can actually stimulate the actual colon and
Right.
move it around. That stuff gets fixated because people don't move.
You know what? It's true because
They don't move. I'm telling you.
squatty
It's just
potty.
like, yep, same thing. You're supposed to squat, your quadriceps
Yeah.
are supposed to touch your ascending, descending, and stimulate it and get stuff moving. I mean, I've gone into places and people bent over in pain and waiting for the ambulance, and I poke their belly and I go, oh, here it is. And I take it, move it a little bit, squeeze, push in soft and gentle, and all of a sudden you hear, and the pain is
Amazing,
gone.
right?
Because nothing is supposed to be backed up at all, never.
Ever.
And not to get off of the track of this, but what I want to say something, a very important point. There are a lot of people who are afraid to evacuate when they feel they have a bowel movement because of where they are. One of the most detrimental
That's
things you
right.
can do to your health is not release bowel movement. And the same thing with urinating. If you're out, I'm going to give a shit where you are, find a restroom and get rid of that
All right,
stuff.
well, can you excuse me a minute? I mean,
But how many people do you hear this? I have clients that say when they go on vacation, they don't poop.
yes.
Yeah, or people don't like to do at their place of business, their work
Right.
environment. Yeah.
That's
That
true.
sets you up for stress, first of all, and then backing your entire body up, especially when you're taking in food. What goes in must comes out. For people who have children, you know this. When that baby consumes food, within 20 minutes, that baby has a bowel movement. A healthy person should have the same exact thing. If it's not happening, your colon is putrefying and you are slowly dying.
So Vanessa, you recently had a snake come out of you as well.
Yes, I was on our 3-day juice cleanse fast, and I was loading up on the detox clay and the fiber. You know, the day before the first cleanse, I decided to do 3 days in a row of the colon hydrotherapy. And the first day was pretty profound, and I actually didn't even show you the second day's pictures. But if anyone's interested in seeing.
Yeah, I think we all are. I think we all should.
Yes, because this way, when you get the visual of it,
That's
I'm
right.
exposing
and you
myself. All right, so
That's kind of sexy. I think we had some pepper and
It
salt
looks
in
like,
that and added
looks
to
like
a
Christmas
sandwich.
decorations.
the red color that you see is from the beet juice that I was drinking. So don't be too
It looks like a
alarmed.
Mexican pepper.
Alarmed.
Yeah, it does. That's
And then
interesting.
if you want me to scroll through, I'll show you day 2, which is pretty nasty also.
which
but-
day was
That's
this?
day 1.
Yeah, and
Pretty
day
impressive.
2,
the day one,
I
right?
kind of have to like extend it so you can see how long the one piece.
It looked like
Of
it
my
lined the
snake.
And it
entire.
winds around.
It lined the entire colon. The
Wow.
whole colon was encrusted.
Wild. So now that I've shared you with it all, enjoy your lunch. But yeah, no, cleansing concepts. This is our goal.
Did
this
you
is
feel
our
it coming
mission.
out?
You know what? It kind of just felt like blah, 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 blah.
Right.
You know, it almost felt like water.
Because it squeezes it, because it's just a lining.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then and then afterwards, when I saw it, I was just very impressed with myself, and I was very happy that I did it. And I was going to share it on Facebook. Then I thought I might lose some friends, so I said, let me just wait to go even bigger and share it on
The
TV.
journey of health is a lonely journey, because what we're realizing now is that healthy people are actually the minority. Majority of people that we come in contact with are sick.
Yeah.
And not just in their body.
Yeah.
Because once it starts to fault, it affects brain tissue. I mean,
Yeah. That is true.
yeah.
Vanessa,
we just-
I'm sorry. What
No,
what
no.
inspired you to create Cleansing Concepts?
So I actually grew up with digestive issues
Right.
from the day that I was born. You can ask my mother. I couldn't have any type of formula, any dairy, and that went on throughout for up until now, really.
And we're talking back in the 80s. She was born 1980, so they don't have, advanced formulas or whatever like they do now.
well, what's funny
So
is
we had to
saying that,
experiment back and
Right.
forth what was good for her.
but our bodies are actually not designed to actually drink milk,
That's
especially
true.
from another animal. And then with the processes of the way they do milk, homogenation and pasteurization,
Well, I
our
guess
body
then it was my
rejects it.
fault for not breastfeeding.
No, it's because you did. It's because you didn't
Breastfeeding is
know. We
good.
don't know, but we can talk about that another time. But
Yeah.
continue.
So I'm just, there was one thing that had happened to me that was kind of detrimental and just changed my life. I was sick with a stomach virus, supposedly. Went to the doctor. He told me I had gastritis. Totally misdiagnosed me. I actually had appendicitis, and that night I came home and actually ruptured. And I was laying there with the poison in my body for 2 days before
Oh, my
I went to the
goodness.
hospital. And, I almost died. I was in the hospital for
septic.
about,
Yeah.
very septic. And I was in the hospital for almost 2 weeks. I had a drain that was pouring out the toxins that had been in my body.
Bile and all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
they didn't even close me up. I went home, I could
with an
see
open
like
wound.
3 inches into my stomach, and it was pretty wicked, and I'm left with a pretty big scar. But anyway, fast forwarding, throughout high school, I was into actually like taking laxatives and stuff. I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but body image and all these different things that came into play, and that screwed up my digestive system even more. And it was until I started working in a health food store in Brooklyn, New York, that I really became aware of how harmful those things are for the body. But knowing that I had digestive issues, I still was on this mission to correct them. I actually found the detox clay before even opening my first colon hydrotherapy business. So I was drinking that, and that started the repair, my total gut repair. And then, people kept coming in and asking for these colon hydrotherapies. I had really no idea what they were. And I started doing research, and I found this device called the Colens device.
The what?
It's called the Colens device.
Colens.
And this device was actually designed by Dr. Bernard Jensen himself, who is the grandfather of colon hydrotherapy. He was getting the snake out of people before anybody even knew about it. So this machine is his design. He worked with the family before he passed away. And although you were talking about the angel of water, which it's called, where you could actually see the stuff happening and then kind of like leaving, our system actually lets you see the end result. That's how I'm able
Right.
to see exactly how much quantity, color, shape, texture,
Right,
size
what's coming out.
that had come out. So I went and I got certified, and I actually became obsessed with poop
Yeah.
for myself, for my
And now she
clients.
has me obsessed with it.
But everyone should be. My mother used
Yes.
to always say, "Look at your poop. You can
That's
tell your
right.
health,
It's so true.
color,
Right?
everything."
That's right.
And when back in the day, when a child had a fever, they would give you an enema.
Yeah,
You
my
know,
mother
that
did
was
that
the
with me when I was
standard.
sick and I had a fever. She would give me an enema, and I didn't do that with my own children only because I don't know. I just never thought of it.
Well, you know what? There's a couple trains of thought about that, and I don't want to sidetrack, but I want to say this. Whenever the body actually goes into that high temperature, the body's actually a healing response. The body's getting rid of things that's not
Yes,
supposed to be
that's
in there.
true.
That 103, 104 degrees kills most pathogens. And then once you recover from that, it'll take 3 to 4 days. Once the temperature subsides, the body has gotten rid of it. And your immune response is 10 times stronger. But what we do in Western medicine is we give something to break the fever. And even those drugs that are used to break the fever have side effects.
Yeah.
The body has its own natural
Mechanism,
cleansing
right? That's
mechanism.
right.
It comes built in. We don't have to
wild.
reinvent the
It
wheel.
is
It's incredible.
wild.
So, because she just went through a detox. I have about 30 or 40 people going through an herbal detox right now. And when you start removing things like aspartame, I mean, we could talk about that later on. It's pretty wicked. Wow. They have headaches. How long you had headaches?
A while.
Yeah, I had one
It's
client
been
that had
suffers
headaches
from
for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Literally, because the stuff disperses throughout all the mucosa and all of the water systems in your body, especially aspartame. MSG does the same thing.
Wow.
It's deadly. So.
No, it's crazy, and I just think that the world needs to know about detoxing and how important it is.
That's right.
One way or another, whether you're going to do the colon hydrotherapy at the office, you guys know we have the infrared sauna, we do the ionic foot bath treatments, and I'm going next week with my mother to get certified to do something called bioelectric lymphatic drainage. And your lymphatic system is the ultimate waste system of the body. It uses your colon, your urine, and your sweat to eliminate those toxins on a cellular level. So we're going to just supercharge it and get that stuff out.
Why are you squirming in your seat, body mechanic?
No, because, we talk frequently about the lymphatic system. In fact, we had, Optum Wellness here, and they did an actual scan on it. We did it in the studio here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
it is.
I even do exercise that stimulate the lymphatic system.
Yeah. They said the rebound.
It's a passive. Well, because it's a passive system, and if you're not active, that system starts to back up. That's one of the biggest causes of disease.
Sickness
So,
and disease, yeah.
It's 4 times more fluid in your lymph system than it is in your blood plasma. So
we're going to take a break right now. I want to hear so much more about cleansing concepts and Madhousetv. We'll be right back.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. Find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Stop the truck! I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella, and we have Vanessa and Madhousetv in the house from Cleansing Concepts. Vanessa, I have a question. How do you handle people? I know I was cool, but people who have never had a colonic before, like, how do you handle their anxiety and their curiosity?
You know, the truth is I just try to keep it as real as possible with them. You know, I don't get scientific. I try to just help them relax. We got the essential oils going, so the nice music's going. So we try to make it like a spa-type treatment, but also just being real about the facts that it might be like a little awkward for you for your first time. But the procedure, you know, for the most part is very comfortable. The way that we offer it in the office, it is a private cleanse, so it lets you keep your dignity. The tube insertion is done by the clients unless they need our professional assistance, which is fine. And we have a TV in the room to kind of relax you even more. Whatever you
your
prefer.
rooms are very comfortable.
They are.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, I think that's really important, and that's always been my thing. We've also furnished our call-in rooms with a separate toilet, so when you're done, you can finish in there. You don't have to go out into the
with the
That's
squatty
cool.
potty.
With the squatty potty, that's right. You know what I like about your room the most is that we're left alone.
Yes.
I mean, I understand the need to have a technician there to constantly massage you, but when you have someone with you, it's like a different vibe. But when you're alone, you get to, you know, be at peace. You got
that's
your
right.
music. And I remember the first time I went, I was on the phone with the body mechanic. He was in the other room.
Guess where I am.
That's what I was
No,
doing.
we
I
were
talked
doing
like 10
together.
people. I'm like, I'm laying in here, and it's
Oh my-
nice
oh,
and
you were next
tranquil,
door?
the music. And I went first. Remember, I went first, because you had yours up for a Saturday, and I went.
Right, another
Right,
day.
I
But the
went
second
before.
time you went, we were together
Right.
with separate rooms, and we were on the phone.
That's chatting it up.
'Cause
How are you doing?
we do coffee enemas together.
Why you gotta put my business out there?
Chella be like
Oh,
eating fried chicken. I got Chella, you
gee.
can't eat fried chicken. I'm gonna get some chicken grease in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we try to keep the rooms as comfortable as possible. We just
They
started
are.
using these really amazing biomat pillows. So, I mean, they're pretty expensive. They're like $300 pillows. People don't realize that they're laying on it. But what this does is it actually gives off infrared rays, negative ions, and it's lined with crystals, amethyst crystals. And it relaxes the digestive system. So anything you can do to kind of just relax your body and get the best release possible is our goal, you know?
Good. I'm overdue.
So come in.
Well, you
I'm
better come in.
overdue.
You need
The
a
last time I
spring-
had one done was January when I was in Florida.
Well, you
on
need
the
your
Angel.
spring cleaning or
Yes,
your summer
no
cleaning.
doubt, no doubt. Yeah, it's summer already.
Right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I'm going to leave you with this bottle of clay so you can drink the clay.
Yeah.
take the
Just drink it
fiber.
straight?
Well, you take a shot in the morning and a shot at night.
What does it taste like? I remember
Taste
here.
it. You
clay.
have a little thing. You can taste it.
Right
It
now.
doesn't
It goes
really
good
taste
with the
like-
bars.
Yeah, wash it down.
So you're getting ready to open up another facility in Garden City, correct?
Well, we're relocating our Westbury facility to Garden City because we want to offer more services, including the bioelectric lymphatic drainage and also clay baths, which I'm really, really excited about.
Now, how's that going to work? Explain that.
Well, you know what? With the lymphatic drainage, I really feel like you need something else to kind of help get the toxins out. What the biolymph drainage is doing is actually taking the toxins out of the cells, putting it into the lymph fluid, and then relying on your body to get rid of those toxins either through your urine, your stool, or your sweat. So we're creating a package where you'll come in for, you know, a 45-minute lymphatic drainage, sit in the infrared sauna for about a half hour, and then cool
It
off
will
in the clay
enhance it.
bath. So it's going to just draw out the toxins. It's going to leave your body feeling so relaxed and just amazing. And you'll be able to do the clay bath by itself, either in pair with the sauna, but you just sit in the bathtub with the clay, and it literally pulls out heavy metal toxins. It helps with sore muscles. It helps with any kind of skin issues.
The same clay?
The same clay. Well, we'll use the powder. So we have the powder, we have the liquid that you drink, and we have the mud, which you guys need to take to Costa Rica, because if you get a bug bite or if you get bit by a snake,
or if you pick up a bug, you can even eat the mud thing to take any kind
Really?
of bacteria or anything.
Does it act as a repellent?
not as a repellent, but if God forbid something happens, you can put
Right.
it on it, and it will heal it pretty quickly.
Cool.
So it's pretty amazing stuff, and it's just been a huge part of my practice. Just trying to get people well, and it's been a key component to getting people's digestive health under control and
That is so
detoxing on
cool.
many different levels. So it's really cool. Really excited about it.
So how long have you had Cleansing Concepts? How many years?
Under Cleansing Concepts, that name, it's about 6 years now. I've been doing the colon hydrotherapy. I started in 2005, so 9 years. And I'm excited to say that I might be going back to where I started again. So in a couple months, we're revisiting the idea of taking Brooklyn back. So
Wow.
we're gonna get Westbury settled in its new home, and then hopefully
You mean Garden City?
Westbury's new home to Garden City, and then get that all nice and settled, and then go back to where it all began.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're taking over. We want to.
People are becoming more aware, and they're want
That's
to
right.
take care of themselves, and it's the new and coming thing. It's just good for you.
Well, I remember when I first left Brooklyn and I was coming out to Long Island. I said, I'm going to blow up colonics on Long Island.
Because they didn't. Nobody really knew, and then
nobody was doing it. Yeah, and I have to say that the Groupon really brought it to the mass public and changed the face of my business, and it's just been thankfully booming ever since. And mostly because people had no other choice. They didn't know what else to do. And unfortunately, I'm their last resort when I should be there first, as you know.
Say, oh, we were looking for something like this. We didn't know,
And a big part of it comes after all this cleansing. What do we eat? What are we supposed to do next?
Right.
And we have to give them options.
Now, your facility in Smithtown has an awesome courtyard in the back. Do you utilize it?
Well, she made it.
Well,
what do you
we
t-
created. It's a
Yeah.
feng shui garden. I find a lot of my clients will just go out there
Just to sit.
just to
and
sit,
meditate.
breathe, meditate. We do have some events that we're planning for the fall that are going to take place in the courtyard. So if you guys want to do something there, we're totally open to it.
Yeah.
But we're thinking of like moonlight, kind of like yoga stuff, and just really connecting. That garden really was came to me because I've lost so many people and loved so many people in my life that I wanted to create a space where their memory can live on forever.
Right, and people can sit and reflect and think, and it's
Nice.
just very, relaxing and meditating.
I think we should do a touch sensorium in the yard. What do you think, Buddy
It'd be
McKenna?
nice.
Right?
Yeah, I like it. I like that space.
Yeah. We bring out massage chairs and tables.
Have you guys been upstairs? In that
Yeah, yeah,
facility?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
so that
upstairs.
space, so there's inside and out, and people can just come and
Yes,
be and
it's-
connect and heal
That's
and
it. Cool.
communicate. Yeah, it's what I want it to be. So hopefully, it's getting there. It's only a year and a half old, so we're still trying to get the word out, let people know that we're there, and bring on the healing.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, in the computer, I have something coming to me. It's I think it's that room that you sit in.
The infrared sauna.
Infrared sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does
I
the
haven't
infrared
done
sauna
that.
work?
Huh?
How does it work?
Oh, it's amazing. The infrared heat actually penetrates about 6 inches into your body, so it's heating up the core temperature of your body, so you're sweating out toxins opposed to just water weight. We're actually the only facility on Long Island right now that has the Sunlight and M-Pulse series, and this particular sauna has 6 different programs that you can choose from. So if you have to come to me for a specific need, whether it be weight loss, skin health, detox, cardiovascular health, relaxation, or pain relief, those programs are preset to be time and temperature controlled, which really changes the actual wavelength of the infrared wave to target it right on
Really?
those areas. Yeah. And it also has something called chromotherapy, which is really cool. It's color light therapy. And what that does is helps to balance your chakras, but each color has a healing element to it. So we have a little chart that you can choose from whatever colors that you want. Now, if you guys decide to go in together and you want red and you want blue, we can also have 2 different colors at a time. You can get the benefits of both colors.
And how long do you stay in?
We give our clients up to an hour to stay. The programs are preset for different time periods, so it can be from anywhere from 37 to 47 minutes.
Is there music in there?
There's music in
Yeah.
there.
Good.
There's
Very
something
relaxing.
called sound, music, and vibration therapy, so you have a very subtle vibration that's, again, relaxing the body, putting you into a zone where you could just
Sweat it out. Sweat it out.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a deprivation tank?
No, but I just was talking to somebody yesterday about it.
Really?
Yeah, and they loved it.
Where'd they go?
They were in Manhattan. He didn't give me the specific name, but he said it was like nothing he's ever experienced before.
Was it Alex?
Yes, it was Alex.
He was on our show last week.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a
he was the one who
coincidence.
was. I saw him yesterday at a corporate event, and I love Alex. You know,
Yes,
I do his
he's
show.
he's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, the Body Mechanic was just on Channel 12 2 weeks ago. He was demonstrating the only Long Island deprivation rooms on Long Island,
that in Deer Park?
right here in Deer Park. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Wild.
yeah.
Did you love it?
Oh, I go
it's
frequently.
awesome.
I've done 2.5-hour floats.
Wow.
No, I knew about deprivation tanks a long time ago. I just never had an opportunity to do it until last year. We did it. We went to a naval conference and we met people from Fountain.
Right.
And they offered some stuff to us. We went by. We checked out their location, and I wasn't really interested in doing. We were going to go do a colonic or something, right?
Right.
We went to check out their facility, and I got into a conversation with one of the workers there, and I noticed he was extremely dehydrated. We started talking, and I talked about our TV show and radio show, and I said, our TV show's in Deer Park. And he said, oh, my friend's got a new business over there, flotation. I said, what? And 2 hours later, I was in the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's how it started.
Yeah, it's at a swimming pool. It's a low 11-inch swimming pool.
900 to 1,200 pounds of magnesium sulfite. The room's closed in. He plays music, has been synthesized at 432 hertz, which stimulates theta and beta brain waves. You could turn the light off inside, or you can have it on for people to get acclimated to it, but it's unlike anything I've ever done.
I don't think I would be able to withstand being in a tank because it looks like a coffin.
Wow.
But the rooms, awesome. You
Well-
walk into a room.
Well, once you actually experience it, you understand what you're doing, then you can negate that fear of being inside that tank. But to
I'm
get
not
to the
interested.
water, I'm just dying to get to the water to go.
I'd rather go in the room.
But if you don't have the option, you don't do it because you don't have a
Well,
room.
maybe I'll create a room in Garden City. There's definitely some space. We'll
Well,
start
you know-
floating it out over there.
Well, you know what the deal
Now
is.
you're
It's a big cost expense because to build a room is thousands and thousands of dollars, especially something that's soundproof. A tank you can get for $3,000 to $4,000, $5,000, but the rooms are very expensive. So I'm like, I am willing to do health by any means necessary. The fact of being in a room and the whole thing about being claustrophobic, it's all in here.
Right.
If you want to get to a place, because the feeling that you get being in the room, if that's what's standing in the way, then it obviously doesn't have that value to you.
Well, I think it's going to be hard for me to go back because I
Oh,
started
right,
in a room.
right.
It's, I guess, like being in a tanning bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been in a tanning bed.
It's
Really?
enclosed
For
in.
what? Black is beautiful, baby. But going into the room, I love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
but ultimately it's the experience to create the medium so that you can get to where you need to be, so you can stimulate your pineal gland and just fly, because that's what happens. Because what I ultimately want to do is do work with learning modules, because what happens is when you eliminate all the other senses, you actually use more of your brain. It's absolutely incredible. Most people learn under stressful environments, too much stimulation going around, but when you can eliminate those things, your brain picks up that one scent and gives it a lot more. So just like if you're eating something and you close your eyes, all of a sudden the flavor is intensified because sight takes up a lot of your brain power. Right. It has to give you up. So
that's right.
What do I know? I'm just
All
glad
good
you can.
things happening,
Shy
though.
about it.
You know, all good things. People are becoming more aware, and I think that's the most important thing.
And I think this naval conference that Alex hosts is amazing. Every year it's bigger and better. And I was so grateful to learn about it about 6 years ago. And when I first went, it was like a lot of weird people, like hippies, you know, juicing. Like that was not in my head. And I just looked at them like they were weird, you know? And then as the years progressed, I learned so much more, and I'm just so appreciative.
I feel the same way. I think I even said to her, I go, well, that's not the wellness, but there's something weird.
But can I tell you something?
But it's a different, mindset.
It is, different mindset.
The key to a successful table at those shows, though, are having a snack to get people over.
Right, Right.
That was like the draw.
Yes.
They came over for the snack, and then I got to talk to them about the play.
That's true. That's true.
But his shows are definitely growing. And
What snacks did you have?
I had my mother's famous fiber bars.
What did you say?
Fabulous fiber bars.
I can think of a better segue. What now? Tell me about it. You were talking about that earlier. I didn't even change direction because I was thinking. I'm just like dreaming about. I see these little dark things in there.
Yeah, they're good.
Are they
They're made
grapes?
with all nice, wholesome ingredients, and they're filling. And instead of grabbing a muffin or a bagel or something like that, you would.
What's
grab
wrong
a
with the
fiber.
muffin? Bagels are great.
They're loaded with a lot of sugar and a lot of, bagels.
Sugar's not good?
Do you know how bagels, what bagels
love
do to your
sugar.
intestines?
This
This is nice to your intestines.
We're going to take a
This
break,
is
and when we
very
come back,
nice.
we're going to have Ma Duke's Buzz.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
We'll be right back.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Horsehair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly used in Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive. Selected for their unique, memorable flavor, Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
This is Beth. Hi. Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
See that?
Yeah. I'm on? You're kidding me. I'm looking down my bra. Body mechanic, why you tell me? How embarrassing.
Look down
OMG, I'm looking down my bra and we're on air already. Why you tell me?
Holy mackerel! I need to flex.
Here we are. Welcome back to
That's
Body
'cause I'm
Shop TV.
clean.
My name is Chella.
And I'm the body
and
mechanic.
We are going to taste Madhousetv, Debbie's, what do you call this?
I call it the Fabulous Fiber Bar.
The FFB. I like the FFB. Come on, let's dig in. Body mechanic, I know you want a piece.
Yes, help yourself. They're very
this is
delicious.
A big piece, body
They're
mechanic.
made with.
Are you paying attention?
Yes, he wants to try one, right?
Yes.
Now
They're
tell
made
us the ingredients.
Okay, so it's whole wheat flour, flax meal.
Will you stop it?
What?
He's such a
No,
primitive.
These could be made gluten free. There is, I could make them gluten free. These are not gluten free.
You want
This
one?
particular
Yeah,
batch.
sure.
I've been eating them all morning. I had them in work this morning.
They give you an amazing bowel movement too.
Yes, you get it. They have a lot
In fact,
of
I
fiber.
think I have to go right now.
There's a lot of, and don't hold it.
You want one, Madhousetv?
Make sure you go. I'm good. I've had them
You
all
good?
morning. Yeah, so there's yogurt, there's cranberries, there's almonds. There's, you can use canola oil, or some people don't like the canola oil. You can substitute it for applesauce.
What kind of oil do you use?
Canola, but a lot of times the applesauce, people like that better. But it tastes just the same. It's just to get the wet ingredients mixed with the dry ingredients.
We've experimented with.
We've experimented. Yeah, you could.
But we've experimented with gluten-free flour, and we've also used
sliced almonds.
Sliced almonds instead of whole almonds.
We've done.
Oh wait, there was something else that we did. I thought that with the oil.
Applesauce.
And then you can always add like a little extra fiber for the,
Well, I always put a little bit of extra fiber in because some people get afraid when you say that, you're eating fiber. They're like, fiber, But, these taste good, so you don't mind, It's saying that there is fiber and there's the flax and there's...
the non-dairy yogurt. That's what I was going to say.
Yes,
Almond yogurt you can use.
That's true.
What made you create these?
Well, like I said, we were experimenting, trying to find something healthy to eat and something that would fill you up and something that you could have any time of the day, really. And I saw a few recipes and I was fooling around with different things, and I had my daughters and my family, try it out a few times until we came up with this recipe. And, it's a combination of a few other things, but I also added my own secret ingredient, which would be love. No.
I taste
That's
it.
always add love at the end. But no, it is, now I stick to this recipe, and everybody seems to like it. And I don't know, how do you guys feel about it?
It's nice. It's good.
Well, you know how I like.
I know, you do like it.
I went crazy at the expo.
Well, I have to say, my daughter had a baby a couple of weeks ago, and she was getting ready to get discharged with the baby, and I brought in a tray of fiber bars for the nurses in the NICU because they were taking good care of my grandson. So as I'm bringing the fiber bars, I'm trying to help my daughter get ready, and the doctor comes out, "What's in this?" with the pen and the pencil. I said, there's a lot of ingredients in there. I said, she goes, you have to tell me right now. And my daughter's trying to get ready. She's trying to get the baby out of there.
You ever call? No. Oh, it rang.
Very good.
It did ring.
Right. Okay.
It wasn't my
You're
fault.
hearing things by me.
Anyway, the funny part of it was that, she was saying, well, I'm the doctor, and I took care of you. And I'm like, I realize that, but, these are for everybody to enjoy and to,
Oh, the doctor wanted some?
The doctor wanted
the recipe.
She wanted the recipe, and she was following me out of the door while I'm trying to get the baby, trying to help.
These are good.
And I said, you know what? I said, I'll bring you another batch. And
But you ain't getting the recipe.
Exactly. Sorry.
Good for you.
yeah, it's something that we keep in the family. And
Right.
But she makes them for special events, and
Of
we have
course.
people now that are having events and they want her to make them for us. It's becoming a little bit of a business
it
for her,
goes
which is
hand in hand with the whole health.
Oh, yeah?
And another thing is, again, if you want it gluten free or you want it dairy free, you don't want to
Yes,
use the
there's
egg, we
always
can always
options.
substitute,
Yes.
and they come out just as good.
I use the brown eggs, the organic brown eggs, and yogurt. I'm trying to think what I didn't mention.
These would be good at our touch
Probably the secret
sensorium.
ingredient.
Oh, yeah, the secret ingredient.
Flaxseed meal. I mean, that's the high fiber content that you're getting in there.
So I always say, make sure you're near a bathroom.
No.
I'm
It's
only
good.
kidding.
It's really good.
Very good.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Well, you can have that whole tray, and you guys can enjoy it over and over again.
Awesome. I'll eat it too.
So funny.
And then take a picture of what comes out.
Yeah.
I have to make an appointment to come see you. So what we do with our guests when they come on is
Oh my God.
we like to do like a little personality assessment.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to ask you a question.
Sure.
And you answer it. And then I'll tell you why I asked you.
Okay.
Okay? So what is your favorite furry animal?
Mine has to be Goji.
I know, mine too.
What is it?
Goji. Her
My Japanese chin dog.
Oh, a dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, name 3 adjectives why the dog is your favorite furry animal. 3 adjectives.
Okay.
Curious, spontaneous, and loving.
Active. Sensitive. And I
Loyal.
I'm very loyal.
Okay, loyal.
What about
So-
cute? Is cute be an adjective?
Absolutely.
All right, and very, very cute.
So those words that you just used,
Of course it could be, because it is one.
those words that you just used describe how you view yourself.
Oh.
Now, what's your favorite color?
Wait a minute. That was the one with the furry animal?
Mhm.
That's how the universe views you. The second one, when you pick a color, isn't that how you view yourself?
Wait, now I forgot what I said about my dog.
No, I wrote it all the way
You
around,
said
Body
he was
Mechanic.
curious.
the
No, you
animal.
said he was.
What you pick is how.
All right, so that's how you're viewed.
Okay.
Because when you pick
That's
an
how other
animal,
people
when you
view-
pick an animal, it's a reflection of you.
Right. You're right.
And, I've changed my favorite color several times, but recently it's been purple. So
You used to be yellow.
I like
yeah, I
purple.
know.
I'm blue.
They're both jewel tones.
I love blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
So that's how you view yourself. Oh, three reasons why.
Yeah,
three adjectives why.
about the color.
For me, I think blue is a calming color. It reminds me of the Blessed Mother who wears the blue veil.
Uh-huh.
And
The Blessed
I guess the sky also blue.
Mm-hmm.
So what is
And
it?
I guess it looks good on me
But
too. I
wait.
know.
Right, but what is it about that? What is it about those things? So there's something about that
Adjectives.
color.
Like I said, I feel like it's a calming color
Calming.
for me.
Okay, calming is good.
Yeah, it calms me. I like that, just the hue of it, and like how, you know, I don't know. I like blue on other people. I like blue on me. I like
the
blue on
cleansing
the
concepts
walls.
blue, of course. You know,
And- Or the Body Shop blue.
body shape blue, exactly. So the blue
I mean,
is-
we made a blue wall without even knowing in our house that it was a feng shui type thing, and it was, you know, it was a darker blue than I like. I usually like this kind of blue.
Mm-hmm.
But all the same, it was blue, and I liked it.
Blue is the most popular color because it's the color we see the most of.
That's probably.
Sky's blue.
How about you, Vanessa? Why do you like blue?
So,
Or
well,
purple?
I love blue. It's the color of my logo, and I get made fun of a lot because I'm always wearing it. But purple, I've just been drawn to lately, and I think maybe because it is the crown chakra color, and I've been on a mission to, you know, just kind of heal myself on every level, which has been kind of my mission, and then help heal others. But also, purple is just kind of fun, you know, if you see it, and obviously depending on the shade of it, it's fun, and it could be.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it'd cheer you
Purple
up.
is a nice hue.
I don't know, it's just.
And Matthew likes purple. That's his favorite color.
My nephew. But lately I've been burning purple candles, and
Oh.
yeah, I'm just really into it. Just something about it calms me.
Is
Yeah.
lavender purple?
It's in the family.
It's in the family.
So why? What are the three adjectives for you?
So what did I say? So the adjectives would
Calming
be
is one.
calming, but also inspiring and fun. You know, so there's those three things.
So that's how you view yourself.
Oh, good.
I don't know if I'm calming, but
Oh, you are. You are.
I helped. I guess in a way, yeah. So that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite body of water? It could be bathtub, jacuzzi, ocean, lake.
I like the ocean. I love the ocean.
How about you?
I like the ocean, but I'm also good for a saltwater pool.
Saltwater pool?
Yeah.
All right, so three adjectives.
So what is it about the ocean that you like?
The ocean to me is like
Hold on, I need to drink
it's
some water
very
before you answer.
meditating. Like I can, like listen to the sound of the ocean. I love it. It's just the waves crashing and just looking out. I try to look out beyond around the horizon, and I don't know. I always was fascinated with the beach. Every time like we try to do something, let's go take a ride down to the beach to the water. I always feel that the water is a
Tranquilizing, calming.
tranquilizing, yes. Cleansing.
Cleansing?
Like a rebirth, all that.
Okay. How about you?
So the saltwater pool for me
Let me
is a
drink-
non-toxic.
let me drink some more water.
Yeah, it's a non-toxic way to
Get your
enjoy yourself
exercise.
without getting bit by crabs or having to slush through seaweed.
Right.
So I like the cleanliness of it. Also, it could be a temperature-controlled kind of thing, and I like to be comfortable.
I'm sorry.
funny
You're gonna be
because I
laughing
never
at
even thought of
You're gonna
it
be
like
laughing
going
in a
into
few
the
minutes.
water like that with all
Temperature
those-
control. Okay, I got
Oh,
you.
God, this is
let me
funny.
write these down. These are really funny.
And just okay, so safe, clean, and controlled.
Controlled.
That probably hits the nail right on the head.
Very interesting. So, that is a reflection of how you view
sex.
Really?
Look at her. She's like,
Yeah.
really? Hold on. Let me flash back.
So that must mean I enjoy it.
Yes, it does.
Too funny.
So
is so
imagine,
funny.
imagine yourself in a room that's all white, no windows.
And no doors.
How does that make you feel? Three adjectives.
Just feel it for a second.
All white, no windows,
No doors.
no doors.
Well, that would be like the bedroom downstairs.
No windows, no doors.
I don't know if I'd like it for a long period of time because
So how would it make you feel? Talk about
it would
that.
make me feel anxious.
Okay, anxious.
It would make me feel anxious and
tense.
yes, that's yeah.
I have to agree, except the white color.
The white color might be like the brightness might not make your mood be, you know, I think I might, you know, affect the mood too.
Interesting question.
That is an interesting question.
So what are your adjectives?
My adjectives would be, I guess, a little anxious, but also a bit invigorated by the white, and no, maybe a little nervous because I don't know how I'm getting out of there.
Nervous.
No doors, no windows.
Right, all white.
I would have to have a good book down there and get my mind off of everything. Yeah.
So that is how you view death.
Death.
Oh.
You ever had people that have an out-of-body experience, they see the white light?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was initially what I was thinking about too, but you know, because I just underwent a treatment on this John of God crystal light therapy bed, and I seen a lot of that white light in front of me, and that wasn't scary. That was more, put a smile on my face. Think about it that way, but no doors and windows, I guess.
Well, what happens is, upon birth and death, your pineal gland releases copious amounts of DMT, dimethyltryptamine, which is produced by all living things. It's right at the base of the skull. It's a small carbon-based gland. It actually helps to generate electricity in your body, too. It's a few things, a lot of things. It regulates melatonin, also serotonin. But more importantly, it releases this chemical that allows you to go into a dream state. It's called your third eye. So when a baby is born, and the reason why the babies, they have to smack the baby to wake them up is because they're high. Because the journey through the birth canal is very painful. That's why you have to put a skull cap on the baby. It reshapes the skull, everything. Yeah, it's a compression stocking on the baby's head to make it round. But it's very painful through the birth canal. And upon leaving the mother's womb, or before it enters the hole to exit, this chemical is released. So the baby doesn't really feel it. So when they smack them, it wakes them up.
Wow.
And also when you die, those final moments, your brain releases that chemical again. In copious amounts. It also happens when you go into deep forms of meditation, that chemical is released. Also, when you do the deprivation tanks. So like, there's a point in the tank where you feel it release, and you feel the waves in your body, and it actually numbs you to your environment. When you sleep at night and you're dreaming, you don't feel the covers or anything. You don't feel your environment. You're in your headspace.
Wow.
That's what's so incredible about doing the deprivation tanks. So.
To look into
I mean, your body is absolutely incredible. It has
you know, I say that
everything it
every
needs.
day. It's amazing.
That's right.
Amazing how, you know, people even like with diseases and sicknesses, they still can go on and on and on.
I'm telling you, I see people that are 500, 600 pounds and their bodies still move. That's how incredible the body is. Because the body has a way of protecting the vital organs. Like, for instance, women have a distinct advantage over men, and this is because your fat system is a separate endocrine system. When you take in toxins that can't be flushed out through, like all toxins have to be converted to a water-soluble source.
Yes.
If not, and if you don't have enough potassium, your body will store it in your fat system. That's why when detoxing is very dangerous, it has to be done slowly, because as your body starts releasing toxins from the fat, it could be stuff from a long time ago. It'll come out through your skin, it comes out through fecal matter, it comes out through urine. That's why anyone who starts on detox has to be hydrated. It is the most important thing. And they also have to hydrate even more, because everything has to be converted to a water-soluble source before it can be, excreted from the body. So, yeah, this DMT thing, that chemical that's released, is powerful.
Wow.
Isn't there a drug though that can kind of stimulate that too? I think I heard of it's a
I'm sure
well, you're talking about we've done it. I introduced her to it. It's ayahuasca. And it is something that's been done for thousands of years. They even do it with children. It is one of the most illegal substances in the U.S. Check this out. That deprivation tank, what it does, it resets you. Everyone has got to do it. I didn't talk about this stuff on television when I was speaking to the lady. And the reason why it is illegal is because anytime people are going through stress and trauma, if people are under stress, they don't have any control over their environment. This modality allows you to address any issues, deep-seated issues you have, in third person.
Oh, wow.
We'll talk more about it, but it's like, it is unreal. And that's what happens when you dream. You settle the score at night. Anything that you've learned during the course of the day does not get set into your brain until night when you sleep. Because all the other processes, during the day, the brain is assessing its proprioception, its scent, it's processing all these things. When you sleep, your brain stores that data.
That's so interesting.
Oh, yeah. That's why we have this show, to put this
I find it
information
so
out there, because there's a lot of things that
interesting.
people don't know, and knowledge is power.
It sure is.
And people don't appreciate this wonderful thing until it's too late.
That's right. You're
So
right.
big, small, or indifferent, it's still incredible.
Yeah.
And we learn to protect it.
Yes.
So like showing that snake, like when I showed the colon, the gallbladder, these are the things that people need to see. And not be like, oh my God, that's disgusting, but understand how important this is and to protect it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and I always say, you can't put new things in a room that's loaded with clutter. That's bad. You got to clean it out first,
That's
otherwise
right.
you can't see the good.
You can't
And the
appreciate
same thing
it.
with the cells. The cells are loaded with toxins. You can't put good stuff and turn the cells on until you turn those things on and get those toxins out.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. I really believe it.
So, you know, it's not a matter of convincing everyone. Everyone needs to do it. Every single person needs to clean their body up.
You're right.
So
we can't heal until then.
I thoroughly enjoyed having you both here.
Well,
at
thank
Body
you. We
Shop
enjoyed
TV.
being here.
Took us a year to get you.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
We tried.
I'm here.
No, it's all
Yeah,
good.
we'll
I'm
be
glad
here.
you're
We're not
here.
letting you
come
go.
back.
Because, you know,
Yes, we
and
wanna come
ultimately,
back,
we're all going in
and
the same
we wanna see you at
direction.
the office.
Yes, definitely.
You know, it's a journey that everyone needs to be a part of, because if we don't do it, it's going to look like the Night of the Living Dead. And we see it already. We see people that are in crutches, people in canes, people have mental fog. People are already detached. And like I said, healthy people are the minority right now, and we need to change that.
You know what? You're
And
right
we change it
about
as a
that.
team and as a force moving
Plus,
forward.
it affects your emotional state
Yeah.
of mind also.
That's right.
When you're not feeling well and you're not, you're full of toxins and everything, your emotional state is like...
Well, that's why we have this, because how can you be in a successful relationship when that person is drugged? Regardless of whatever it is, whether it's sugar, alcohol, or recreational drugs, all those things diminish minerals in the body and the brain becomes impaired. Even those people who have Alzheimer's, have schizophrenia, all of them are mineral deficient people. And the system makes a lot of money off of them and uses them as guinea pigs.
That's true.
That's right.
But those people, let me tell you something. Did you know that they were curing bipolar disorder in 1915, 1920s with coffee enemas
Wow.
and juicing? Curing it. They knew about this
I
in
believe it, but
1915.
Wow.
And when you speak to doctors now, you know what they say? Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Colon hydrotherapy. I don't.
Yeah, they will say that. They'll say it.
You ladies have time to stick around, or do you have to leave?
Unfortunately, I have to get back.
All right.
She has 4,000 bars to deliver.
Vanessa,
I have 4,000 colons to clean. No.
what would you like to offer anyone that calls in to make an appointment that's from Body Shop TV?
I would like to offer them 25% off their first visit.
Awesome.
Come in, give a call. I'll even offer a free complimentary ionic foot bath treatment so they can
Nice.
experience that.
Oh, very good.
And if they
What
want to
happens
check
with that ionic foot bath?
We don't have time now.
If you want to go to my website, it's cleansingconceptsworld.com.
I just want them to see you say it because you're so poetic at it when you say it. Because I think Chella saw green, yellow, black, and blue come out.
Yeah,
I had a lot of blue and a lot of orange.
Yeah.
And what's unique about the way that we do the foot baths, just quickly, is that we actually have you sit on the infrared heated biomats. So you're laying on the pillows during your colon hydrotherapy session, which are not heated, but you're sitting on the mat while
Which is
doing your
heated.
foot bath, which
Nice.
is stimulating the detox process even
Yes,
more.
it heats up the core.
So, yeah,
That's
my website's cleansingconceptsworld.com. So if anybody wants to check it out, you can see more about us.
And give us a phone number.
The Smithtown location is 631-656-6313. And the Westbury is 516-640-5322.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank
to
you
Body
so
Shop
much
TV.
for having us.
Oh,
It's a pleasure. We had a great time.
Yes, and I still
Thank
taste the
you.
bar.
Yes.
Good.
And I want you back into colon cleanse
Yes, I'm
next
go-
week.
Yeah, I will. Promise. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability. Technical.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Guardall.
We sell AMSAC. The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power. Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power.
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
All right. I'm trying to get in the scene here. Oh, my, get it down. All right, I'm in. Hi. Hi, I'm Karen Vito.
Hi, and I'm Regina Galli. We're here doing a show called Shake It Up, right? And Shake Up stands for style, health, attitude, kindness, entertainment.
That's right. But
That's
really,
right.
it's more about gossip.
Yes.
Because that's what we do with gossip.
We like to gossip.
I
We
love
like to gossip, interview people. We're going to have some health tips. We're going to tell you what's in, what's not.
Yeah,
We're
there's a
gonna
lot
have
of things that's
fun.
not in them. That's I
Yeah,
really
that's the
want to
problem.
focus on what's not in.
People
because
don't know what's age
They make
appropriate.
mistakes. They
Yeah,
just make mistakes.
They just.
So we're going to correct those mistakes.
And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m., so we want you to join us. And we're also going to have a great segment on health and what's new.
Wellness.
Yes,
Wellness.
health and wellness. What's
very
new,
important
what's
to
not.
us.
Yeah.
We work really hard with that. We coach a lot of people through that. So
Yep.
you're going to join us.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
You're going to get healthy.
Yeah. And you're going to have a good time. Oh, and we're also going to have the curse jar.
Yes. I love that.
That's going to be awesome. $5, for fuck's sake.
Come see us in the morning.
Bye. Join us.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I'm the Body Mechanic NYC.
I really enjoyed those two.
Yes, I enjoyed them.
I've been wanting to have Vanessa here for a year.
Well,
and we finally got her in the studio.
Well, you know how our journey started. It's all good. I'm glad she came.
It's all good.
And
real good.
At the end of the day, when you're doing the right things, they all will come.
That's right. That's right.
You know, at the end of the day, all healers are going in the same direction. And we're all trying to facilitate that wholesome, balanced, you know, environment so that the body can thrive. And there's nothing worse than being in a land and seeing everyone crippled. Not only just physically crippled, but mentally crippled. And I don't even know how to put words on it.
You know what's interesting? One of the owners just asked us, why don't healers go into hospitals?
Well, I would like to answer that. Why do healers not go to hospitals?
Why?
Because it goes completely against what we stand for. Not only that, if we give people and teach them other alternatives, that's a problem for the system. And I don't like speaking about conspiracy, but understand this. One quick point. The word cure has been patented by allopathic medicine. If I was to tell someone to take the bark from a white willow tree and soak it in water and release the salicylic acid and it will cure your headache, I could be incarcerated for that. And that's how aspirins started. So there is something wrong, inherently wrong with that system. And another thing I was sharing with the young lady who made that comment about us being around people that are sick, understand this. When you have a certain vibrational energy, there are things that speak far beyond words. Like, for instance, when I go places, animals attach themselves to me, children attach themselves to me. I have touched people and held their hands, and all of a sudden, the tears start to stream. We all operate at different frequencies.
Right.
There are frequencies that allow you to be tranquil and calm, and a lot of healers exist. They actually have that frequency. It goes way beyond words. I've been like this my whole life. It took me 40 years to figure out that I had a gift or that I can operate in this realm. So and I'm further developing it. Chella, you have the same thing. I hug people, and in minutes they start to cry. It's like, I'm tired of trying to define it. I just know that that's what exists, and I use it to help people. And that's why we have this show, so that we can help heal the world one person at a time, because a world full of sick people is not the place where I don't think most people want to live.
It's Western and Eastern cultures clashing. And it's sad. When I went to school for massage therapy, it was all Chinese, learning Chinese medicine. And the things that I was learning was total the antithesis of what we were taught growing up.
Well, I think the biggest analogy I can make is you take a tree and it has a leaf that's rotting. Western medicine would cut the leaf off, put some mercure cone on the branch. Eastern medicine would go down to the root source, give it some minerals, and all of a sudden the whole tree flourishes. That's the difference.
Night and day.
Night and day. Yeah. Symptoms, take care of the whole system. Eastern, symptom following, allopathic medicine.
She said, well, why don't you sneak into the hospital and do some healing?
Why do I have to do that?
But can you imagine if we
snuck in?
Yeah, if we snuck
Next thing you know, we're at the 14th precinct. I snuck in.
That would put our show on the map, though. We should do that.
We should go to Sloan. We should go to Sloan Kettering and go, we're here to heal.
No, we should come there with the juicer. Right?
Yes, because this is what all your patients need. Oh my God, yeah! With a coffee enema bag. Oh, hell yeah! I am a Max Gerson recipient. Healed.
I'm serious. It's a good idea.
Walk in with the juicer. Have them stop us. Have ourselves get arrested.
That's great publicity.
This is where healing starts. You know what's so interesting? You may not know this, but if you do your history, Sloan and Kettering were two petroleum moguls.
That's right.
And petroleum distillates is one of the leading causes of cancer, creating that cancer environment. What the perfect arbitrage. Give cancer, try to cure it for 1,000 years.
And get paid.
And get paid. Sorry, folks. The buck stops here. We're going in.
No, you really want to do that? I'm serious.
Hell yeah. Omega-6 juicer right through the door. Where you going, sir? I'm going to heal some cancer patients because you obviously can't do it because you're killing everybody. Look, the same drugs they use for chemotherapy they use in Auschwitz against the Jews in the concentration camps. It was funded by pharmacology. They use mustard gas. They use chlorine gas. What do they put in our water?
Chlorine.
They use sodium fluoride. What do they put in our water?
Sodium fluoride. Well, not on Long Island, allegedly.
No, they're just dying from the runoff from Monsanto with the, what do you call that pesticide? Not Agent Orange, but it's a derivative of that. Roundup. But by the way, Roundup is produced by the same company that gave you Agent Orange, which they dumped in the Amazon in Vietnam, and it killed the foliage in 2 days. So this is what you use on your ground. Remember that, folks. When you go out and you get pesticides and you put them on your lawn, your children are going to play on that lawn, and that pesticide never, ever loses its strength. As a matter of fact, when that pesticide is in the soil, every time that grass heats up and pulls moisture from the ground, what comes with it is pesticides, and your child is rolling around in it. Think twice before you try to get rid of those little beautiful crabgrasses that are growing, which are actually medicinal, can help you with disease.
Right. Yeah. Get a mosquito bite, chew it up.
Chew it up, rub it right on the mosquito bite. Pulls the poison right out. God, nature is incredible.
I really want to do that at Sloan Kettering. Or anywhere. Just come in with a juicer and
everywhere. We're here to heal.
I want to do that.
With the camera rolling.
And yes,
we have to have that camera on the hat.
Or have Madhouse come with us.
Yes.
That'd be on.
No, we can't draw too much attention. Why? We have to have Madhouse outside filming it when they call the cops. So, Chella and Body Mechanic, what are y'all doing in the 14th precinct? Well, we went to Sloan Kettering to heal because they obviously don't. We're trying to save lives because they obviously don't know what they're doing. And you know what's so funny? Here you are, you go for a checkup, and you walk out of the checkup frantic with 14 pounds of stress.
Wait a minute. I got to tell you what happened to me, body mechanic. Check it out. I went for my annual physical, and I had a sonogram. They found something. They didn't know what it was. Something on my pancreas. We got to send you for a CAT scan.
So you tell me, and I'm like, oh shit, Chella's dying.
You thought that?
But I'm just.
You really thought that?
No, I'm like, think about it.
So anyway, I go for the CAT scan, and I'm trying to get the result from the doctor, and we're playing phone tag.
And he doesn't call you back.
This is going on for 2 months. In the meantime, I'm juicing more. I'm going to the gym more. I'm saying, F this. Let me do something about it, whatever it is. And I go and make an appointment to see him so I can get the damn results. So we look at the results together, and he says, the CAT scan showed nothing on your pancreas. We don't know what it was. Well, you saw something on the sonogram, but now whatever it was.
Do you know how many people get misdiagnosed for cancer, for various things?
What?
That box that makes it.
Do you know the stress? Your resolve is different. You take the average person to hear that,
Yeah, I did have it.
some of them can have heart attacks. Yeah. They literally stress themselves into illness.
They freak out. It's a shame.
It's really a shame.
How would I
But
do
just
it?
remember this, folks, and this is one of the things that I like to stress.
Oh, here it is.
You can start healing your body from this second forward. Whatever you put in your mouth directly affects your health. Instantly. Instantly.
Yep.
And one of the most important things to do is to clean your body up because you have so many
Can you hear it?
environmental toxins.
Say,
You're
I hate those
toxified
fiber
from dirty electricity. You're toxified from what gets excreted outside of a car, carbon monoxide. You're toxified by the chemical additives. You know the things, artificial flavoring, the natural flavors that are put on packages so they don't have to put what it really is. Those things are all toxic to your body. Understand me, if it was good, they'd put it on the label. They wouldn't hide it in artificial flavoring and natural flavoring. They would say, wow, omega-3, good for you. They'd write that out on the label. They wouldn't put it in under artificial flavoring and natural things.
So, body mechanic, we're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we're going to have verbal volleyball with the owner of Madhousetv, Tom Mealy.
Oh, bring it. It's on. Hold on.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! It's like I don't. Power.
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power. It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power!
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. We are here.
You talk more crap.
Yeah,
no, it's done
to
already.
My right, I have the body mechanic. To my left, I have Tom Mealy.
No, we're going in today off the top rope.
Gentlemen, go at your own
Why would you
risk.
think for 1 minute that? Why would why would you think not? I mean, I don't get that.
What, you in a Bentley? A convertible? Because
I
you would
think
want to
it's
mess up your
hot.
hair.
Is it light?
What's
blue or
my
dark?
hair?
Because
what is this deal with my hair? Everywhere I go, you got a problem with my hair?
I think it's nice.
All right, good. Hey, listen, let me ask you a question. Because I hear this thing about this food stuff all the time from you, and I really, I don't get it. This girl that was just on, she showed me her shit. I mean, her stuff.
Did you see that?
Can I say that on the show?
Yeah.
She showed me her junk, not her junk, but her stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
It came out of her body. That ain't natural. You know, I had a bite of one of them bars, and I'm feeling a little.
Because you probably got one trying to come out now.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Listen. Shh. I want you to hear something. I want you to hear something. That's what you. Hold on. That's what you get out of that shit.
No, that looked like that's from a third party.
I want you to hear one more time. That's what happens with that stuff.
Listen, Tom, that's
That
natural.
can't. Please, Tom. That didn't come out of you.
Chella had a bigger one.
I had 15.
Red, white, and blue?
No, I don't know what color it was.
No, this is what happens. When that mucosa lining, what happens is your intestines are always sloughing. Like even when you have children, sloughing. There's always a sloughing off. The mucosa lining comes off. Yeah. And with babies, even though babies don't eat solid food, they still have solid poops because that is their lining sloughing off. That's all part of the process.
I got one word for you. All right. No, listen.
But let me tell you,
serious stuff. Serious stuff.
I want you to think. I want you to think about something.
I've been listening. I don't want you to think about nothing. This woman comes on the show. She shows me that she actually videotaped her. What do you want to call it?
Stool.
Stool.
All right. Whatever. She videotaped it.
It was like a national anthem.
If that was normal, seriously, if that was normal, don't you think God would have made us have to do that once in a while? He made us as carnivores. We were made as carnivores. All of this stuff that you talk about is not natural. It's not the natural part of life.
We're not true carnivores, Tom Mealy.
Oh, yes, we were. Because trust me, they did not have no kosher deli back in the day.
Let me share something with you. First of all, when you look at evolution, because I know you're a very bright man, I've been following you for a while. When you look at the shape of your teeth, when you look at a true carnivore, they do not have flat molars in the back. All their teeth are kind of serrated and sharp for ripping and tearing. Now, here's the other thing, and the digestive juices are so strong.
As we evolved, you know, in our teeth started to adapt to the way that we started to eat.
Right.
I think that ultimately over time, just like the body evolves and adapts to certain things, so does our teeth. I disagree with you. I think that we were born when, you know, if you believe the way, you know, a lot of these people believe that we came from the monkeys. A lot of these people think that we evolved from yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know if I believe that too much, but we were in the early years going back, you know, how old is the Earth? 40 million years old or something like that, 42 million years?
Close enough.
Let's go back to the days of the so-called cavemen, and when people roamed this earth, they were carnivores. They were not vegetarians. They ate meat. So why, you know, we evolved that way? Why is your theory right now better? Why is this woman showing me her stool that was all different colors, that she has to take this stuff here? I mean, not that I just, you know, I don't know. She takes this detox clay to push that out. To me, and it might, I mean, she may be right, but in my opinion, it's a company selling this stuff to make a profit.
Well, you know what? Go ahead, Chella.
You have to keep in mind that was years and years of eating unhealthy, toxic food, buildup.
Man back then didn't eat toxic food.
That's right.
We didn't have industrial revolution. 10,000 years ago, once the industrial revolution started, we were going downhill ever since. They didn't eat grains. Grains are not even natural food for us. As a matter of fact, when you eat a grain, it's actually a seed. And everything in nature has its own protective mechanism. There's a term called phytic acid. And when you ingest grains and keep eating seeds, it chelates with magnesium, iron, calcium, and zinc. It causes malnutrition. And that started 10,000 years ago. So now you're saying, why do we need to do this stuff now? Because our environment has changed. We have to change with the times. So here's the deal. Men, when you travel, no, I have a lot of them. And when it comes to health, you know what? When it comes to helping people with law, I watch your commercial, I learn things. But when it comes to getting that body where it needs to be, you need to listen. Because the deal is, you're not even in optimal health right now. And you know that. Am I right or wrong? When you were 17 years old, when you were 17, do you move the way now?
Wait, let me help Pete and Colin.
You better watch it. You better watch it.
Wait a minute. No, but what I'm trying to get is that when you were 17 years old, I'm pretty sure you were strapping.
Yes, I was.
You're right. You felt different. Your brain.
They say that the six-pack that I once had turned into a keg.
But you know what? They say that we're living longer now, but the quality of life has changed.
Well, that's a good question. Why are we living longer?
We're living longer because allopathic medicine keeps us alive longer.
I don't know about that.
Well, people.
What about that guy? You know, you hear time and time again. 85, 95, 105. My grandmother, God bless her, she lived until she was 97, I think, 98, 97 and 98. She didn't do any of that. And this woman ate. She was hardcore Italian, so a lot of breads, a lot of butter, a lot of garlics, a lot of pastas.
But stuff was made different back then, and she cooked most of her food.
But people are living longer today.
Yeah, but look at them. They look dead.
Well,
come on, man. You can't
a second. Would you rather look good and be dead at 30, or would you rather look dead and be alive at 90?
I'll be honest. If I have to be wheelchair-ridden and I have to
they
walk
are wheelchair-ridden.
Hold on a second. They are. See, you work in a different world.
No.
Yes,
no,
you do.
I work in the world of injury, and I go to nursing homes. I am in old age homes. I am in hospitals continuously.
Right, but you work with the law. We work hands-on with people. It's a very different world. I know what's going on with those people. They come to you when they have an incident. It's very different.
And not all of them. I see them inside the facilities that I go to visit for the people that have the incident. And listen, I'm not saying, I haven't done enough research. I'm just saying that you're a very interesting guy on multiple levels.
Well, thank you.
And what you say makes a lot of sense. It's just that I haven't seen too much proof. I haven't seen a lot of proof in this.
Well, if you knew my journey and you saw me 14 years ago when I was bedridden and couldn't walk and I was 300 pounds, and now I don't have an aspirin in my home, the journey is quite real.
I take an aspirin every day, 81 milligrams. Is there something wrong with that?
I absolutely do not take anything in my body at all because I consume the proper amount of water and my blood plasma is thin enough. Not only that, aspirin, what they use now actually causes bleeding in your stomach. If you don't have enough hydration in your belly, when you take an aspirin, it will actually make the lining of your stomach bleed. They tell people that to keep their blood thin, but you do that with water and minerals. That's why we do this stuff, is to educate people about how they can do it naturally in their environment. Not everyone's going to have access to an aspirin, but you always have access to nature.
And Tom, so many of our past guests have had miraculous recovery from healing themselves holistically. Look back at the old shows, even the Mother's Day show we had. We had a woman that had fibromyalgia, which is what your mother-in-law has.
Vicky has.
Right, her mother.
Vicky.
Do you know that can be easily cured? Did you know that?
Right?
She cured herself.
She's looking at me with the eyes. Look,
Did
look.
Did you know that can be easily cured?
You don't have fibromyalgia?
No, her mom.
Her mom has it.
But this,
Must be somebody else.
But what I'm saying is, this guest that we had it. She was diagnosed with it, and she healed herself holistically.
And you're told by allopathic medicine that it can't. I had Graves' disease. They told me it was impossible to cure. Dude, I don't have any condition. My blood work is better now than it's ever been in my life. And I was
Why
on
aren't more
Centro.
people doing what you're doing?
Because they're afraid. They're afraid.
Afraid of what?
They're afraid, and they don't have the basic knowledge to understand how the body works.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you've just heard round one. We'll continue this
Tom,
another time.
We're going to do this again because this dialogue is great. Because I like your point of view. You come from the point of view of a lawyer, just like he would investigate or talk about a topic, and we need to go in like that because this is what people need to hear. Because they all have the same questions.
So
how come
we need to wrap up?
We are not.
She's holding my hand. I mean, you know how I feel.
Listen, have an awesome week. Love hard and kiss long.
She's got the thing
we'll
going on. I don't know what the
we'll
hell
be
she's
back
doing
next
with you,
week.
but
I think it was a 1-2 knockout. Biomechanic 1, Tom Mealy 0.
I do want to, we have to address that other issue of kids.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
We had that conversation.
Oh, about the 14.
I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
tell you something.
Let's go in.
I'm telling you, you're wrong.
All right.
No.
Are you talking about rule with the iron fist?
I'm not saying rule with the iron fist. I'm saying.
Because we know you got a quick temper.
Next time, we have to.
I know you do.
Say
Get
goodbye.
out of here. I got no quick.
Say
Come
goodbye.
over there. I got no quick.
Have a great week.
Peace.